Am I still majorly frustrated and majorly annoyed about what happened last week? Yes, I am. I'm still annoyed about how Villa sort of view the FA Cup and the League Cup. They sort of see it as an inconvenience to them, and you could see that by the players' attitudes last week. There was obviously boos at the end of that game, and I thought they were absolutely justified. I moaned on the podcast about how they weren't against Wolves. Look, upsets can happen in the FA Cup. I think it was just the manner of it and the fact that we conceded in the 88th. Fair enough. But then to concede 2 minutes later, that you can't be doing that. So, here we are. All we've got to focus on this season is the Premier League. No excuses now. Sides like Fulham, Brighton, Brentford keep on winning, and it's a case of keeping up with the pack for Villa now. It's all about focusing on ourselves, though. I think we sit in no man's land in 11th at the moment. Even if we win tonight, we don't go up any places. So, like I said, it is a case of just keeping up at this point. Anyway, tonight, Friday night at Villa Park, of course, we are playing Leeds United, and it is always a very, very tasty occasion. There's always goals, and Leeds have always struggled, but we haven't beaten them at Villa Park since they got promoted. A bit like Villa, then, Leeds are very inconsistent. They find themselves in that sort of rut. They're 2 points above the relegation zone. They've got the joint worst away record in the Premier League. So who do you want to face when you're on a record like that? Aston Villa, of course. They do actually score quite a few goals. 40% of their goals this season have been scored by Rodrigo, but defensively, they can be got at. They are quite poor defensively, concede a lot of goals as well as scoring them, so that is where we can get them tonight for me. It's going to be tasty. I'm looking forward to it. The Friday night game can either make or break your weekend, so fingers crossed tonight. But just before we crack on, I want to give a massive shout out to Luke 1977. Christmas is all done and their winter sale is in full swing. And don't forget to use that code MAX20 for 20% off menswear, junior wear. Use that code MAX20 at checkout to get yourself a big old discount. And that MAX20 code does work on for sale items as well, so there's some unbelievable bargains to be had over there at Luke, so go and check it out. Anyway, without further ado, Leeds, Friday night at Villa Park. I am buzzing for it. Come on, you Villa boys.
This evening, Leeds at Villa Park.
It's hard to call, and we're just inconsistent, aren't we? So hard to call, but we're at home and we need to get a win, don't we? I'm going 2-1 Villa.
A win tonight would be huge, though, wouldn't it? I don't know, though. I think we turn up against the big side, but then like teams against Leeds where we should be winning, I think we just make a meal of it, though, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's got to be better than Stevens' performance. It has to.
You'd expect a reaction.
Yeah, you need to see a reaction tonight. You need to, but you're right. If you get a win tonight, it puts you in a nice, comfortable sort of position in like mid-table. So big game.
Up the Villa.
Boys in shorts,
Obviously.
Derby Gooner, how are you, son?
I'm all good,
He's
how
an
are you?
Arsenal fan, he's an Arsenal fan,
Am
don't
I?
tell anyone. But
Not today,
at least
I'm
he's
not.
on brand, he's
Exactly.
on brand. Anyway,
Exactly.
what are we thinking today, Ryan?
3-2 Villa. It's going to be
3-2
goals.
Villa, fancy goals?
Yeah. Goals galore.
Give us an up the Villa, mate, although you're an Arsenal fan, give us another Villa.
You're not getting one of them.
Right then, Jack, what's your score prediction today, mate?
2-1.
2-1 Villa? Who's going to score, mate?
I think Ings.
Good lad, up the Villa, mate. Right then, score prediction today, what are we thinking?
3-2 Villa.
3-2, we're going to win?
Yeah.
Give us a massive up the Villa.
Up the Villa.
It's a really tough fixture. I never know what to say against Leeds. They're a tough side to call, but I've seen their team. Jacob Ramsey in there is very, very important. I'd like to see him back in there. Alex Moreno, new signing on the bench. Maybe he can come on a little bit later. I don't know. I think it'd be massive if we can get a win tonight. I'm not really feeling it, to be honest with you, but if we get a 2-1 victory, I'd be loving that. That's my prediction. 2-1. Let's go with that. Come on, the Villa. Jamie Brown. What are we thinking today, son? Big one.
Yeah, it is. I feel like we need to rebound after the dismal showing from last weekend. So I'm going to go 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah,
2-0?
Confident today.
guys. It's an unbelievable goal by Leon Bailey. It really, really is. It's an expert counter-attack. Watkins involved. It's a great finish by Leon Bailey. It really, really is. Happy days. Good to see him back on the score sheet. But since then, we haven't really created anything. It's been mostly Leeds. They've had a lot of possession, but they haven't really created too many clear-cut chances themselves. If we get that second goal, I think it'll be game over. But to be honest, so far, pretty comfortable. Just get that second goal, game over. Get the 3 points. So important. Come on, the Villa.
I said in the intro, a Friday night game either makes or breaks your weekend, and happy days, mate. 3 points. I'm having a wicked Friday night in Digworth and it's made my weekend. 3 points is absolutely massive, and it was a little bit nervy towards the end, it was, but to be honest, I don't really care. I thought players like Ramsey, Wendy had a bit of a quiet night, but to be honest, I don't care. 3 points is absolutely massive, and I thought, to be honest, Leeds probably had most of the ball tonight, especially after we scored. They probably had most of the ball, but they didn't have much to do with it. That Martinez save, that one, probably the only save he had to do tonight. Absolutely unbelievable. Like, actually world class. So good. The first goal is a joke. The best counter-attack you're ever likely to see. Boubacar Kamara, unreal. Bailey, sensational finish. And the second goal, when we all thought it was offside. I thought it was offside. Obviously down the other end of the pitch, couldn't see anything. But gets given. Happy days. I said we get that second goal, mate. Game over. 3 points against Leeds. Happy days. Next week, Southampton, winnable game. I know they got a decent result against Man City, but we've got to be winning that one. And then after that, Leicester, winnable games. Happy days. So 3 points up the Villa. Come on.